7, we're talking about the Black Stars. Yes, the players. They've been, all of a sudden, they look like they're good again. But in the period of 1 week against Sudan, they could even get a goal against Kwesi Appiah Sudan. And then right after the break, we see the way it happened was too funny. Kudu scored, Inaki comes in with the brace, and then Fatau assists, Jordan scores. And
Osman scores.
Osman scores in the evening, and then even today Barbara Mana scored, but he wasn't part of the squad. And then Gideon Mensah has also assisted.
Hey!
And I mean, the list goes on and on. There are even players who are not in the Black Stars yet, like Edmond Bedu at Red Bull Salzburg, who also scored. But it's been a good weekend. And I think the biggest indication or the biggest takeaway for me this weekend is that it has never been about quality. Look, it's fair that every national team sees this period, goes down a bit before it comes up. It's happened to a number of them. Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Egypt. Everyone goes through this tough period. What makes it harder is in these periods when you look at the talent pool that you have and you're not seeing anyone, nobody good enough, nobody playing in the top league, and you're wondering who's going to be your savior. How are things going to change for you? That type of situation, there's really no hope. But for Ghana, I think our situation is very, very different. I look at the pool of players we have and there's so much hope. I don't think in the last 10, 12 years, we've had this number of active players in the top 5 European leagues who are not just playing a part, but actively being important players in their team. And I think this weekend was a very good reminder that we have quality. I hear talk about passion and commitment. And I ask anybody who says that, you sitting at home, do you think you want to watch Ghana at an AFCON more than Kudus wants to play at an AFCON? Or Inaki Williams? Look, do you think Inaki didn't see what Nico did for Spain and doesn't want to replicate that with Ghana? Do you know the immense... Look, forget about club football. Look at Messi. Where did he get his biggest joy? What didn't Messi win with Barcelona? Your biggest joy as a player comes from your national pride. And there's no play... Look, even whenever you speak to any player, you ask them of their idol, they would mention a Ghanaian player first. These guys grew up watching the national team and want to play in the... It is never a question of passion. Everyone understands the privilege that they have.
Yeah.
To represent this big country is no joke.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is passion and commitment. Look, if that's the same case, then what would you say about Messi before Copa America came in 2021?
Yeah.
What didn't Argentines say about Messi? That he only cares about Barcelona and he doesn't do the same for Argentina. When you're not winning, people will say everything else. Can you imagine people questioning Messi's passion and commitment for Argentina when he wasn't winning?
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, because he's winning, he's passionate.
Yeah.
No, he's not. The only thing that changed was that they got a coach who understands the system and how to get the best of the players that they had. Scaloni came in and changed absolutely everything. It's the same way. One factor can change with this national team, and all of a sudden, everything will take again, and everyone will forget about passion conversations.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an issue of passion and commitment at all. At all. I just think we need... Look at the goals that they scored this weekend.
Yeah.
We had more than 25 corners against Sudan in 2 games. Who would give Jordan that pass on the edge of the box that Harry Winks intelligently saw and gave it to him?
Yeah, no one.
Who would try and find Inaki in the box consistently like Bilbao do? Even Kudus himself, how many times do we create opportunities for him like the goals that he scores at West Ham? Who is moving inside the box? Who is telling Fatau to be going down the line? Who is telling who to do what? And if you watch Salisu at Monaco, why would you even want to play him as a defender who is literally on the halfway line and is playing a high line and has so much distance to cover? That's not his strength. It's almost like telling Maguire to play a high line.
Yeah.
There are defenders who defend better when they are deeper. There are some who defend better on the high line. You need to understand the strength of your players. And I think that's the biggest difference here.
coaches outside there understand the strength of their players, and then they bring the most out of him by through this understanding. Here, it's almost like you just put everything together. The same, look, the greatest player of all time, Lionel Messi, was struggling in Argentina. It's not because he wasn't good, because the system wasn't good. And you see, no matter how good you are, no matter how good, if Messi could not survive a system, Kudus cannot. Nobody in this world of football can survive any system that's not good. So till we find a way that we bring the best out of our players, the situation there, to me, to continue happening.